What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Iconic back again with another Pokemon TCG video for you. And today we have episode 2 of our Pokemon Sealed Only Battle Frontier. And today what we're going to bring to you guys is our deck profile video. So basically today, all we're going to be showing is how we're going to put together our deck, our combos that we're going to try to use for our opponent, and just the main structure of what our deck is going to be. Now, since this is a sealed only, our deck can change at any moment. Of course, what we're gonna do is after every battle, we're gonna give each other like a price limit to spend in that next week to buy whatever we need to help our deck. It has to be sealed though. We're not buying any singles or anything like that. Okay, so starting off, our two main cards that we pulled was the Amazing Rare Jarachi and the Togekiss V card. So these would be our two main cards we're going to try to use to really get things going in our battle. Now Jarachi, I was reading up his card, and his ability is basically that every turn you can activate his ability before like you start doing anything, and you can look at the top two cards of your deck. You can put whatever one in your hand, and then you just put the other one back on top of your deck without having to shuffle your deck. So you can pretty much know like what's going to come in your next turn. So that's just an easier advantage you can have over your opponent. It's like having a trainer card built into this Jarachi. And as the second ability is Amazing Stars. So you need a Psychic, a Fighting, and a Normal Energy. And basically what this attack does, you get to pick up to 7 basic energy cards and put them out over your Pokemon in any way you want, and then shuffle your deck. So Jarachi is like a super good support card. Like, he's not going to be doing any damage to your opponent, but if you can play him on the field and keep him alive for like 2 turns, like if you can get him fast in the game, like at the very start, like this Jarachi can put out some work. Like, he can set up your whole team. And with Togekiss V, he's more of an attacker. He has White Wind, he has Speed Wing. White Wind, basically, if your opponent active Pokemon is in the evolution Pokemon, this attack is going to do 70 more damage to the Pokemon. So it's going to do like 90 damage to the Pokemon if it is an evolution Pokemon. Starting off on our sealed only Battle Frontier, we're not going to see that many evolution Pokemon, because unless he pulls something crazy out of his elite trainer box. So this attack maybe do only 20, but for only to have 1 energy put on this attack, it's a pretty good attack, but it will only do 20 if it's not an evolution Pokemon. And then for 3 normal energies, he has attack Speed Wing, which is 130. So basically, these two guys are going to be our main 2 focal points of what our deck is going to consist of right now. So now let's get into what we actually pulled from the ETB. And of course, energies aren't going to be a thing because we technically pull a stack of energies. So we'll have enough energies to do whatever we want. A Pokemon deck does consist of 60 cards. Okay, now let's see everything that we got in our Vivid Voltage Elite Trainer box. Looking back at my Pikachu and Zekrom deck, it had 12 Pokemon in total, like actual monster cards. And out of that 12, we had 3 GX cards. And then most of it consists of just trainer cards, and the other part of it is just energy. Most of the deck is all trainer cards. So let's see if we can fill out the deck. We're going to use that same mold for the deck. Okay, first off, let's look at these normal monsters over here. What we got here were Eevee, oh, he's not normal. He's steel. Okay, so we have Eevee. Okay, so we have Eevee, Talo, Pekapeek, Swellow, and an Explode. So of course we can't use our Explode because I don't think we have the second form of him to even get him to here. So he's ruled out. And that also takes away, I think we had his first form somewhere in here. Yes, we did. We had a Wishmer who was his first form. So we're not going to be using him. But he has attack. Flip a coin until you get tails. This attack does 40 damage for each heads. Now, Whisper's attack isn't that bad. This does 40 times, and we just keep flipping the coin until we hit tails for only two normal energy. Wishmer, he might be on the squad. We're gonna save him, put him over there. And of course, we are going to be using normal energies because of our Togekiss V card. So that's great to pair with him, just normals in general. So I don't think we're going to use Peaky Peck, because he only does 10 with one energy. Or Eevee. We're not going to use Eevee neither. So what we have here is Tailo and Swellow. Now, as you can see, Tailo is the first form of Swellow, so we'll be able to evolve this card if we had to. And Tailo has double peck, so it's flip 2 coins. This attack does 20 for each heads. So, does this attack either do 20 or 0? I think it does a base of 20, but you flip 2 coins, and I think you do 20 damage for each heads. I guess that's how that works. And then we can evolve him to Swellow, who has energy assist. Attach up to 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. So Swellow, that's a good card to get some more energy on whatever Pokemon you have on the bench. So I think we're gonna keep Tailo and Swellow. So I'm gonna go to the Steel, because Steel is something we have a lot of. Okay, for the Steel cards, we have Galarian Stunfisk, a Ferrothorn. We have a few Ferrothorns. We have a few Fortress. We have a Ferro Seed to go with that Ferrothorn. And we have Beldum as well. Now let's check out Galarian Stunfisk. Now, he has an ability as well. This Pokemon is in an active spot and is damaged by an attack from your opponent Pokemon. Even if this Pokemon card is knocked out, put 3 damage counters on the attacking Pokemon. Wow, that's pretty good for clearing Stunfisk. And then he has Grip and Squeeze, which is 3 normal energies. This is during your opponent's next turn, the defending Pokemon can retreat. So we can actually take this Pokemon. Okay, so if he attacks you with this Grip and Squeeze, basically that other Pokemon cannot retreat. So once you get Galarian Stunfisk on the field and set up his Grip and Squeeze, that Pokemon is basically locked in to battle him. So I think we're going to keep Galarian Stunfisk because he's a basic Pokemon. We don't have to evolve him into from anything. So we're going to keep him on the team. And again, guys, I'm trying to find guys who have normal energy to go with the Togekiss V. Okay, now let's check out. We're not going to use the 2 Beldums neither. They're just they don't have enough firepower to go with them. So we're going to sit these 2 guys aside. Now, Ferrothorn and Fortress. Now, we only have 1 Ferro Seed, and I think we have we have 2 Pinecos. So we can evolve. Pineco into Fortress. So let's see what these 2 guys do. So Pineco, of course, he uses normal energy as well. He has Ram, which only does 10, and he has Iron Defense. Flip a coin if heads during your opponent's next turn. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. So you can pretty much use Iron Defense and keep him on the field, but that's if you land on heads. And to get a Fortress on the field, we will need him. Fortress uses Steel and normal energy. He has Takedown for 120. This Pokemon also does 20 damage to itself. So it has that same recoil like as if on the games or whatever. Then he has double KO. Both active Pokemon are knocked out. I don't know about that because we don't want to be just giving away. This would be good if we're in the lead already, but we don't want to be giving away just free W's for our opponent. So I don't think we're going to use the Pineco Fortress combination. So let's check out Ferro Seed and Ferrothorn. Ferro Seed, 1 Steel Energy, it has a reaction. Switch this Pokemon from one of your bench Pokemon. That's decent, just a basic little switch out. And then Feral Thorn has this attack does 30 damage for each steel energy attached to this Pokemon. Switch this Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. Now, Switch Swing will be okay, but I don't think we're using any other steel energy. And to put that much steel into our deck, just to get this combo working, I don't think it's worth it. Because we do have to have Feral Seed to survive long enough in order for us to get Feral Thorn. Because remember, we don't have that many trainer cards, so we're going to just keep it moving from these guys. Okay, next up, we have our grass Pokemon. Let's see. Let's rule out any non-evolution cards we have. We do have Nikata and Ninjask. Those two go together. We have two Go-Goats. We have an Execute. I don't think we have an Executor. Not in our Psychic section either. So I think we're going to go ahead and roll him out. Nuzleaf. Do we have a C-Dot somewhere? We do have a C-Dot. But these guys only do 10 and 40. So we're going to rule out C-Dot and Nuzleaf. We're not going to need those two guys neither. We do have Skidoo, the first form of Go-Goat. And we do have Hakuna and Weedle. Again, same thing as Nuzleaf and C-Dot. These two guards are just too weak to do anything. Of course, they have one energy for their attacks, but these two guards, they're not going to put in any work for us. Okay, so we're left off with Go-Goat, Skiddo, Delmise, Nincada, and Ninjask. Now, in order to get Ninjask on the field, we would need Nincada, who has Absorb. It does 10 energy, and you heal 10 energy damage from your attack for 1 grass energy. The Ninjask has an ability. He has when you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you can search your deck for 1 Shed Ninja and put it onto your bench, then shuffle your deck. So we don't have Shed Ninja, so this Cast Off Shell, it won't do that good for us. And then he also has Absorb. I don't think that's worth it for our team because we have to get Nikata on the field, then evolve him into Ninjask. And we can't even use his ability because we don't have any Shed Ninjas. So these two guys are ruled out. So we're left with a Delmise here who does use normal energy. He has Hook and he also has Special Anchor. He's a basic Pokemon, and if this Pokemon has a special energy attached, this attack does 60 more damage. Now, Delmise, that's a pretty good attack right there. It basically does 120 because you need a grass energy to use the attack in the first place. If this Pokemon has any special energy attached, this attack does 60 more damage. So I think Delmise is a pretty good card to put on the field. He's basic. He has high HP. He's going to be using a normal energy, which we're going with right now. So I'm pretty sure Delmise is going to make the team. Now what we have left is Go-Goat and Skidoo. So Skidoo, he has 70 HP. He's a basic Pokemon. Search your deck for grass energy and attach it to one of your Pokemon. Then shuffle your deck. He also has a Razor Leaf for 2 grass energies and a normal energy for 50. And then if we can get evolve Skidoo to Go-Go, we'll have that Razor Leaf attack, which uses 1 less energy. And then we'll have Takedown, which it does 160. So this is pretty good combo here. To be grass, I want to say we add it to our deck because these guys use normal energy as well. So we're going to set these aside. I'm pretty sure they will make the team. Okay, and next up, we have our Lightning Pokemon. Let's go through. Let's rule out any evolutions we don't have. Like Electric, we don't have his first form, so he's automatically ruled out because we can't even get him on the field. Electric, he uses some normal and some lightning. He has an attack called Collect, draw a card. Then he only does 20 with his bite. He's ruled out. And so we're left with Voltorb. He has Electro Ball for 2 lightning energy. I don't think lightning would be in our theme anywhere. Because Jarachi, if anything, will be using Steel Pokemon, Psychic Pokemon, and Fighting Pokemon. So we have left is Joltik, Galvantula, And when he does, he has Stun Needle, flip a coin if heads your opponent's active Pokemon is now paralyzed. And also he has Shocking Pursuit. This attack does 20 damage for each damage counter on your opponent's Pokemon active Pokemon. I don't think these two guys do enough damage for us to come out, and definitely to it has to evolve Joltik into him. He doesn't do enough for us at this moment, so we're not going to use these guys neither. Okay, next up we have our fighting type. For our fighting type, we will need some fighting in our deck for Jarachi's attack. So let's check it out right quick. We don't have Grapple Pulse first form, so we're going to set him aside. Fanfy. He does Strike Back. This attack does 30 damage for each Pokemon, each damage counter on this Pokemon. On this Pokemon with only 70 HP, I don't think you're gonna get that many damage counters on you, bro. So we're gonna set you aside. Of course, Wooper's too small, so we'll set him aside. And so now we have Riolu, Shuckle, Mudbray, and Mudsdale. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna rule out Shuckle and Riolu. So let's look into Mudbray and Mudsdale. And again, these guys use normal energy, what we're going for. For one normal energy, he has Ram for 10. And he also has Rear Kick for 60. That's 2 fight energies and 1 normal energy. And then we'll be able to evolve Mudbray into Mudsdale. And he has Mud Bomb and Heavy Slam. So for 1 fight energy, 1 normal energy, he will do 50. And then for 2 fighting and 1 normal, this attack does 30 less damage for each normal in your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost. Wait, this attack does 30 less damage for each star in your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost. So basically what that means is if their whatever their retreat cost is, it will do 30 less depending on how many they are. So if we're attacking, like, say, a basic Pokemon like Choodle, it will do minus 60. So this attack will only do 160 to that Pokemon. But if we're fighting like a basic Pokemon, it will only have take away 1, so it'll do 150. So Mudsdale is pretty much like he can KO you on based off of whatever Pokemon you are. So if we're playing somebody who has just basic Pokemon on the field, like low level first forms, we can just put in Mudsdale, and Mudsdale just kick them all off the field. So I think we will use these guys, put in 2 Mudbrays and a Mudsdale in our deck. So I think we will need them because we will also be using fighting energy to go with Jarachi. Just taking a quick recap on the deck. Currently we have 4 different typings. We have normal, steel, we have fighting, and we have 1 grass. So I don't know how many more typings we can fill out with this deck. I think we can try to put in 1 more. But based off of what we have left, we have water, fire, Slugma. We're not going to use you. So we're going to set you aside. Welmer, we don't have his first form, so we're going to set him aside. Oshawott and Choodle, again, both just small basic Pokemon. I don't think we're going to use neither one of them. And now let's check out our dark Pokemon. So for our dark Pokemon, we have Trubbish and Garbodor. We have Crocokraut and Sandile. And we have Poochyena and Mightyena. So here what we can do is these guys all use dark energy and also normal energy. We need to flip the team, and since all these guys are evolution cards, I just don't want to get stuck to where I have, say, all these Evo cards in my hand and I can't play any of them down because they're not basic. I don't want to ever get to that point. But we need to fill this deck out. Again, it has to be 60 cards, and currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards, 10 plus Jarachi. So we're almost hitting that number that we had for our Pikarom deck. So adding these guys would make it 2, 4, 6. That'll give us like 16 monsters plus another set of say 15 energy. So that only puts us at 30. And we only have 5 trainer cards. So we have to find another way to fill our deck out. So we're just gonna have to start finding card typings that go with each other and have just more energy. So what we can do here is we can put all these cards in our deck because they have evolutions, and going checking out our psychic Pokemon, because we will need psychic to go with Jarachi. We have Duskull and Dusclops. Duskull is a basic Pokemon. Dusclops is the next stage. He has Size Pump. Size Punch also uses normal energy. And one Psychic, and he has Future Sight. Look at the top 4 cards of either player's deck and put them back in any order. So Duskull, that's pretty cool for him. So we're going to add these 2 guys to our deck as well. The rest of these Psychic Pokemon, I don't think we're going to be using. They're basic Pokemon, but just to have them on our deck, not to go with any combo, is pretty much a waste. So we're not going to use any of them. Okay, and next we have our trainer cards. So we only got 5 of these out of the ETB. So we have Memory Capsule, and what Memory Capsule does is the Pokemon this card is attached to can use any attack from its previous evolutions. You still need the necessary energy to use an attack. So the fact that we need just trainer cards in general, we're going to keep that. When in Stadium, whenever a player plays a Pokemon VMAX from their hand to evolve a Pokemon V during their turn, heal 100 damage from that Pokemon. We don't have any we don't have any V Max cards to go from a V. So this effect from Wyndham Stadium isn't going to help us out at all. So I don't even think we even need that. We have League Staff. Draw 2 cards. If Wyndham Stadium isn't played, draw 2 more cards. So League Staff actually goes with Wyndham Stadium.